Yo, yo. Good Sunday to everybody. So, we're gonna do a little bit of dev work though before we get into this. There's some things that I didn't get to. So I will have to play through the beginning parts. What sucks about this game is the way the formatting for the messages and text are not standard. Hey, Alex. So it switches around quite often, and I've come across an issue with noise in regards to how to extract the characters. It hasn't been ideal. But you know, it is what it is. Is my chat not filling up here? This one. Okay. Maybe once people start sending in messages, then see an update. Not you. Anyway. So I thought I'll get through some of the first parts of the stream. I mean, not the stream, the game. And then we'll start working on it a little bit. Hello, Alex. Yes, 6 routes of Lucia. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, there's some VNs out there that are different routes for the same character. I mean, I'm pretty sure this game has multiple routes for the same character, right? Different endings. Oh. Yeah. So just real quick, we'll play through the initial parts of the game. And then once we get to a good stopping point, we'll get to a point where we start testing it, because again, the main problem is that oh, there's power saving mode. Why is this? How do we turn this off? Advanced settings. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's oh, I'm just going through the settings real quick. Continue running as normal. Why? All right. I think when I switch out of it, it'll basically pause. All right. I forgot, but I doubt there are branching plots. It's not a big game after all. Interesting. That real quick. All right, so I'll get through this initial part until we get to a point where, well, this is the right one, right? No, tell me about the right one, Alex. Because there's Muv-Luv and there's Muv-Luv Unlimited, and like I don't know which one I was supposed to get. But it seems like this is the right one. Yes? Okay. Alright, so we'll play through this without Lucia for a bit. Just to get to a point where it seems like the text kind of, when we see a text, right? But again, the main problem is recognizing the text. All right, well, let's just get right into it. I might have to move so that we fit. Like if I just compress it just a little bit. Yes, second game has blue uniforms wallpaper. Is this not the blue uniform? I guess it's white and blue. If it's just a solid blue, then or solid dark blue. When they're all when they all look angry, is that the one? Will Lucia participate and or narrate? Not right now, because again I have to go over some of the things that I have to fix. It's white and purple, second black and blue if I recall correct. Is this purple? Well, I'm colorblind, so oh well. Like sensitive, just a little bit. All right. Okay. So what? Oh. Yeah. Well, English, right? Oh. Oh, this is. All right. Anyway, that's what you mean, right? But they get ang. Wait, where did that other character go? Purple is so eye-jarring. I'd prefer the color to be colorblind here. Well, I don't know what I'm missing out on, so. Okay. So first, right? There's this top text here. So, because of the way this visual novel is designed, sometimes, and actually this is pretty common, especially for older visual novels, especially like freaking which one was it? Tsukihime and those kind of. Which one was I playing before? I already forgot. Disable chat overlay. I think we could just shift it to the right because text is gonna show up left to right, right? Boom. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's called NVL, the style, yes. So this is already one type of how text is displayed on the screen. Is there voice acting in this? I thought there was voice acting. It's not this. I did something terrible today. I broke an ammonite fossil. It looked really expensive and I didn't know what to do. Then Takeru-chan came over and I thought he was going to help me. But then he went and tattled to the teacher instead. Damn. Ammonite fossils? Side note is that I do I have I've shopped around for fossils before because I think it's just cool to own a fossil. Some of them do get expensive, but other ones are pretty cheap. It depends on how abundant that life form was. I think ammonites are kind of they're not that rare. But getting a really good one is what's rare. And a big one. Right, there's a ton of like little tiny ones, like the smaller than the size of your hand. Yet. Protagonist is without a voice. Could Lucia voice him? That is a good suggestion. Yeah, the main thing is figuring out what to how to detect that. Because the way that I saw the text, the voicing, the voice text thing appears is kind of all over the place. But I'm thinking this NVL style, I'm just gonna have to do it just to ease the burden. The one with text bubble at bottom screen is ADV. It didn't seem like this had it. Anyway. That was so mean. My teacher's really nice, so he said it wasn't a big deal. But I just know I'm gonna have to pay for a new one. But my allowance isn't enough to pay for that. Alright. Everybody becomes voice actor. It's temporary. Yeah, this doesn't happen often, right? This NVL. So then, Takeru-chan tried replacing it with a snail shell. The snail's still inside, but that didn't work at all. Then one of the other teachers came over. Much scarier one. Takeru-chan said the fossil had been reborn, so that it shed its old shell or something. But that just made this new teacher even angrier. Wait, this is as a child, right? So I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to voice act it like a child. Takeuchi said the fossil had been reborn, or that it shed its old shell or something. Just made this new teacher even angry. But in the end, took the blame for me. Thank you, Takeuchi. Made me really happy. And I'm sorry. Alright, this is a little too much effort, I'm sorry. I just watched while she dragged you off somewhere. I hope everything was okay. I asked you about it on the way home, but tell me what happened. But still, made me really happy. Thank you. Marsh-chan. Sunny. I hope this doesn't take too long. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Your voice acting could be better. Yeah, it's hard to understand what you read. Yet it's not when you talk normal. Don't take too close to heart. Alright, I'll just read it clearly. That's the goal. Oh no, what am I gonna do? This is bad. Really bad. It's a catastrophe. Jeez, Takeru-chan. Why do you have to go and set your sights on Hakuryo? On the way home from the graduation ceremony, it just hit me. We're going to be seniors next year, so I just figured I'd ask what your first choice was, but never expected you to say that. That's horrible. You never told me about this. I can't get into Hakuryo with my grades. Although, the way things are now, neither can you, Takeru-chan. Damn. Oh, but I just know you're going to make it in somehow. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I guess I'm just gonna have to study. Alright then. I'm gonna study like my life depends on it. Sorry diary, but I have more important things to worry about right now. I'm going to bed. February 25th. Rainy. I did it. I can't believe it. I really did it. I got accepted to Hakuryo. How do you like that? At first, I was so scared. I couldn't even look at the scores. Then Takuro-chan said I'd failed. It scared me half to death. Don't even joke about that. I almost had a heart attack, you know. I mean it. I could feel my stomach drop, seriously. And you know what else? Akira-chan went and started telling everyone that I brought my way in. Got one little moment of happiness, and you have to go and ruin it. You know how hard I worked? We studied together all the time. But now we'll be together for another 3 years. You'd better watch your back. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I might not be able to sleep tonight. August 27th. Rainy. It's summer. It's so hot. We went to the pool. But geez, Takeru-chan, you just kept staring at all the older girls and revealing swimsuits. What was that about? Guys will be guys, you know. Put a lot of time and effort into choosing my swimsuit too, you know. And a single compliment really so much to ask? I'll get you next year for sure, just you wait. Asked Takeru-chan something weird today. What would things be like if we weren't childhood friends? Crazy, right? I don't know what I was thinking. Like you said, Takeru-chan, I couldn't imagine a world in which we're not together. After all, we've been together forever. Which is why I'll never, ever, ever go anywhere without you, Takeru-chan. Tomorrow, and the day after that, and the week after that, and then the year after that, and well into the future. Takeru-chan and I are gonna be together forever and ever. That's a good way to... What is it? The red flag your childhood friend route. Sunday, October 21st. Oh god. Yeah. This is bad. That last attack took my shields down to 10%. I think this is... so now we're like kind of at the ADV, but the problem is there's no bubble. And I've seen how big some of these texts can get. Ah, come on already. Why can't I get a lock on him? Even are these moves? That mech really does have higher mobility. Been practicing behind my back, haven't you? I've got him down to the last 5% of his health. However, I haven't been able to make a dent in him since. On the contrary, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Hey yo, nice to catch the stream, nice, yay. Welcome, welcome. What's the difference between ADV and this that requires for voicing with Lucia? It's not the voicing part, it is the optical character recognition part of this. This should be pretty straightforward. I just wish that they had a background that's solid. It reduces noise. And if everything is in a standardized location, it also helps reduce variability. That we'll see when we get there. Anyway. Missiles. Missile. Missile. Damn, that was close. Any settings, maybe there is an option to change font at least. Font shouldn't be a problem. I'll check the settings one more time though. I almost got hit. Yeah. He's going to the right. Now he's switching to guns? He's closing in. Oh dear. How do I pronounce that? The Xiaomyun, it's autumn, right? Is she broken? I don't have her on right now because we have to get to the point where the screen is standardized, essentially. Yeah, but if there is a setting, it's possible you can enable or use font with black background. That would be good. That would be heavily ideal. The Xiaomune automatically changes its weapon out depending on its enemy's distance. Auto switch is convenient, but it also tells your opponent how close he is. I realized that pretty quickly, and it's been the key to my victory so far. So, why isn't it working anymore? Damn it! The Xiaomune approaches with its unparalleled mobility. Point blank range. He's going melee? Damn, I can't shake him. Why, you little... Two can play at that game. Oh, it's animated. Whoa. You lose. Kaboom. Know for a fact that my saber went through the Xiaomune. But before the hit could register, my Kaiser fell to its knees, racked by explosions. Only had 1 more HP. A single extra point of HP. My seat quivers as I seethe with rage. I read in Tekken 3 announcer voice. Yeah, me too. Or like something like that. Like an arcade fighter game announcer. You lose. Up. Tekken 3, you lose. I find it. I was hoping I could find like a quick quick audio clip of that. Well, I have other soundboard. I could have used the missiles one, dang, from Ace Combat. Anyway, oh come on, dude. So right now, this text has like no character attached to it. The character name that also adds it to it an extra variability. Because if there's nothing to, it's like a gate, you know. The official strategy guide lied to me. The Kaiser Saber is supposed to be faster than that. It's supposed to be the quickest melee weapon in the entire game. 3 whole frames faster than the Xiaomune's punch attack. Bros, Bros doing the frame data. If we attacked at the same time, I shouldn't have lost. God damn it. And this game over screen is just adding insult to injury. Sure as hell not gonna lose next time. Put my hands back on the joystick and hit the trigger to cancel out the results screen. Use it for what? What, the soundboard? I think it's just fun to have soundboards. I need to clean up my soundboard. Look, I have the missile part. I'd have used the Ace Combat missiles alert. Where is it? I not have it anymore. I did have a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's because it's alpha ordered now.
Missile.
What? Can't. One?
Missile.
That might be allowed. I don't know if that's. Oh, that might be going through my mic, isn't it? It is. Okay. I can't hear it. Dang. All right, I won't mess with my soundboard anymore. You should consider putting them to good use by attaching to some kind of chat events. Good. All text is just still there. Just need to read and voice it. Does it have to be a name adjusted above? Uh, yeah, because it helps reduce variability. It's just one thing to like ground to like, okay, this is something that it should be spoken. Otherwise, like if we had this text down here and like, yeah, this is fine, but then what about the NVL style? Like if it goes all the way down there, then I guess that's fine, but I just want things more less variable. Anyway. What's this? When did they start making these triggers so soft? Oh no. Odd. I actually haven't looked up uh I bought the Steam version, so this should not have any of the weird stuff on it, right? Let me just check real quick. Uh okay, so it looks like we do have some uh edgy scenes, but none of the stuff that would get me banned. What's this squishy feeling? There you go. So this now we see the text. Oh, it's just you, Sumika. So this one definitely I think should be possible. I just wish. Right. Windowed screen size. Is there? Oh, it would be nice if it was an accessibility setting. I don't see anything for text. Doesn't seem like it. Also, my music's gone. What the hell? Okay. So, from here, I am. I'm gonna start a new file. Uh, and then let me go to get some music. Unless there's gonna be music right after this. And I'm probably gonna need all these. And then, oh, second stuff around. Oh, that's gonna be hard to see. That might be too intrusive, but it is. Too bad you were in 2003 right now. There were no impaired people back then. Yeah. Damn, that's too real. Okay. Muv-Luv Unlimited OST. Is that copyrighted? God. If this thing is copyrighted, I'm gonna be a bit mad. All right, I'm just gonna pull up the game OST. That's a bit loud. For me, it is. Alrighty. You're on YouTube. It's kind of fair use, and YouTube has a blanket license for Japanese music. We'll see about that. Last time I tried to do the when we did oh, is there a non vocal person? It's just like background BGM. Hold on. I might have to do just a generic thing. Not those, I guess. Hmm. Oh, what is this? Nah. How about this? I'm gonna try this one out. All right. So the thing we're gonna use is this an open source library called Tesseract. This is an OCR Python library. Uh, and we may use other things, but we'll just kind of go with this for now. Oh yeah, we tried to do we had that one singing stream. I think my stuff got cut and flagged. Like the stream was cut, right? I forgot which one it was, but it was very likely the Evangelion one. My stream was also flagged by Nintendo once because of text and music, but nothing happened. I don't think they care if you are small fish. Yeah, they flag it, but so there's times where like it just completely cuts it out. Alright, am I? So we'll have a few things here, so I'm gonna just write some pseudocode real quick. Red text. Alright, but I think right now I'm just gonna do some filler stuff, but we will go in this. So we're gonna capture the screen. Lawrence. He got hit by Sony from one of the karaoke streams. Yep. Yeah, that happened on one of those days. I think Sony is a real, like, Nintendo, they might not care as much, but Sony, they get on you quick. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of carry over some of the old stuff that I did before. That's it. What? That's that's I guess, what am I using right now for the auto fill? Doesn't say. Copilot's like suggesting path of exile. Why is that? That's so strange. It's probably, it is Copilot. So I do have that stuff in. Oh, it read one of my older ones too. It has Somnium files. I'm just very curious on why it did Path of Exile first. That was the suggestion. Anyway, I just need to find out what this file is called. Might need to do a let me find out. But I remember a GP really call themselves. Well, we're about to find out. Might be that. We're just gonna do a quick one here. Test. Yep. This is that tab coding. It's actually pretty useful. Why you need this? I don't need that. No. I need to get. And then we get the object. Yep. It's nice. That's we'll get the size of it. Yeah. A bit mad because we're gonna have to change this into some like reduce noise and apply some filtering and stuff, like turn it black and white, etc. Should be. Okay, look at that. And then at some point, the Copilot does realize, oh, okay, he's trying to build this, and then just like fills in the rest of it, and that's kind of nice. So I don't have Copilot. I have GitHub Copilot. So not the Copilot from like Not the Copilot from Windows, but GitHub a version. Not GitHub. A Visual Studio Code's Copilot extension, which is not exactly the Windows 11 Copilot. They call it the same. I don't know. Does this count as vibe coding? Not exactly. It almost like it is. I would say it's kind of halfway there because like sometimes like you just press tab and it writes you several lines of code, but that was something I was gonna write anyway. Let me just make sure. Is that it is okay? Yeah, and then we want to go ahead and open it. Although I will change this. Else, probably convert it to PIL. Hello. And then get that. All right. Probably don't need any of this stuff, right? Just have that just in case. Win32, we're gonna need that. What is it? Oops. Okay. Go ahead and run this on my. Did not. That's not right. Come on. There we go. They say if you don't look at the AI code as a requirement for being vibe coding, but don't take my word for it. I would say for vibe coding, it is you not writing code. You're just telling the AI what to do, right? So it's like if I just say, if I just ask the AI, hey, build me a website, and it builds you the website, and then you just basically like, oh, I will change this text to that, and it's like that. It's vibe coding. Essentially, the AI becomes a filter. The LLM becomes a filter for what you want to make. Like you're the quote unquote like you're the product manager or the project manager, and you tell your dev that this is what the changes that you want to make, and then the dev does it for you. That dev is basically the LLM, and that's vibe coding at that point. So you could say before the advent of AI, these project and product managers are basically they're the vibe coders before this our time here. Oops. Oh, I swear I had this. Okay, I guess I'll do an install of that. Yeah, already satisfied. I already had this. Oh well. Oh, it might be a different path. Whatever. It'll just hurt me later down the lines. Okay. We'll see. If you won't check the code, it's vibe coding. This is a derogatory term anyway, so I don't use it. I don't really use that. It's a. It depends, right? There's a certain point where it's two different workflows. What? That's it. Install it. Oh. All right. Yeah, activate my content. Thought I didn't. Or not. Okay. Oh, it works there now. Why can't I run this? Oh, because of the freaking path of whatever you call. That's annoying. Anyway, let me put in a. Oh, right. Okay, error capturing screen. Invalid window handle, so that means this is not. Okay. What's the method here? Enum windows. We just loop this. We can, right? All back. Whoa. What's this? Lambda? What? Lambda. Let me look at the documentation for this method. Enum window. Hello? Can I? Sudden debugging stream part infinity. Yep, always. This is a function to be used as a callback, but what are the... type in accept or receive. Yeah, maybe now it's fine. Oh, that's a lot. I should probably filter this if... yeah. All right, let's do that. Oh, it's because it appends power save mode at the end of it. That's so... all right. But I thought I had that disabled. And power saving continue running as normal. When the application window is minimized, the game will always pause automatically for maximum power saving. Bro. Okay, because if I run it again, it now says, yeah, Muv-Luv -ages 7.0. So this is correct. It's just... so if it goes into power saving mode, this exact call doesn't work anymore. This is looking for this, but then it goes into power saving mode, so that becomes this. That's kind of annoying. So what we will do is we will just get the partial match of it. So get this. Yeah, that works. And we're gonna... why are we not... oh, this is always... hold on. Callback, does this always return a correctly? Returning false from the points tuple. The function succeeds, the return value is a non-zero. Function fails, the return value is 0 or false. I think we can... Return that. Yeah, return the name. I guess if it doesn't, we'll print out an error. Alright, this again. Target window not found. Don't tell me it's an M dash. No, that's right. Not finding. Would this not include the N? For substring matching? Like, should work. What if I just... And... target window not found. Let's just... Am I not using... I don't think I'm using this properly. Param? That's a index. Param is a passed in... This H still be ND. Well, Lucia, what does Lucia know about Muv-Luv? Good question. Am I using? I don't know if I'm using this. How do I use it? Some window. Yeah, because it's just going to that, going through this. Callback goes through. Oh, we have to return this? Yeah, because we're just going through, it's calling this function each time it's passing in. So we do need to have this cut off. I have a lot of just random numbers that's coming in. Ah. Yeah, okay, we found it. Okay, it works. It's just this. I was not supposed to do that. The thing is, this because this is a returning a non-zero, we do need to save this somewhere. Um uh, we just make a global variable. Um all right, and we get that. So now uh kind of wish you could assign that, but I guess you just call that and then what suggestion here. Okay. On the target. Now objects of type int can't be converted to. Where is that error capturing? All right, now we get it. All right, it's breaking. Breaking right. I guess we don't need this anymore. We already have the. Okay. Probably shouldn't ask her. She'll spoil everything. Yeah, I wonder if she'll just like spit out the entire plot of the game, of the story. Understood what is a global variable in such a coder. Fortunately, that is the only thing I understood. No worries. So it looks like it failed at not my path. What? It should be there. Let me check. That's where I put it. That's the last time I put it. Where could I have gone? Oh, no. Oh. Ah. Had it in the wrong. I moved stuff around. All right. On target. Uh, and now is it not? Oh, I should probably do a print. No. Let me make sure. Is this even saving? If you open save bitmap file. All right, let's change this to something that I can actually see. So, where's my? There's. Okay. We're not gonna save this as a map. That's one of the problems with the tab coding. It's like sometimes that's not what I'm trying to do. We'll just get the from buffer the right yeah. Yeah, well and we'll let's just save this for now. Or I guess we can just show. Hold on. Yeah, and then we will do that before we do that. Nice. Okay. I now have a screenshot of it. So that works. We took a screenshot of the game. They're breaking things again, always. Yes, always. Well, in this case, I just needed to make it work. So why is this not? This should have us. Yeah, it's image to string, but I didn't get anything from that. We found the target. We were able to take a screenshot of the game. We just need to parse it through this OCR OCR engine. But interestingly enough, it might be that because there is too much noise. That's one of the problems. We'll do some reprocessing maybe. I already made a function for this elsewhere. So I'm just gonna copy the function that I've already made. This guy. This now. It's another thing I need to add now. The Automate OCR screenshots. They will capture text and remember what rows read to avoid repeating the same thing again. Yes, this is how we did the um Go Nippon. Yeah. All right, now we need them. What else? So just a basic filter. Uh, oh, that didn't work. It's completely black. I guess I can't do that exactly. Let me see this thing again, because we have the what makes it harder for NVL style box. You could do the same for Disco Elysium. It's because there's other stuff in the way. It's hard for the OCR to read it. And right now I am wondering why it should. It should return something, but it's returning nothing. That's weird. I didn't. You did the same for Disco Elysium, I'd imagine. Yeah, Disco Elysium again. Like you could use the right side to on it, but uh, that's the limitations. You can only basically do the right side for text recognition. On the other hand, like yeah, you could just pass it in as like a full screenshot image, and then perform inference on that. But uh, I don't think it's that ideal. Just so much in there. Doing it this way, make sure that what is being read is like what's useful, so that you can just throw out information that you don't need. Why is this? Let's do some cropping here just to see if it's it's top left. Copyright. Let's make this. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down. I don't even know what the size is. It is 2K resolution because see what that gives us. Okay. So yeah, cropping helps. But again, the main problem is that sometimes this thing gets huge. So let's do what we can here. 0. We'll do. It's just getting me garbage, dude. What if you filter through regex and small LLM? I'm like regex is fine. I usually you would put in regex. In the code that I made for iSomnium files and Gogo Nihon, yeah, regex is included to do some filtering stuff. But I'm trying not to use an LLM if I can help it. Because again, I don't have a lot of VRAM left, guys. Yeah, I guess if there's too much data, Tesseract kind of just fails. Let me show that real quick. So basically this is what's happening. So I've already cropped it. Go and run the script. This is the screenshot that it takes. Right? We can read this. We can read that fine. But then it doesn't. So what if I do with divided by 4? No. With minus. This is stupid, but so see, we've cropped it a little bit further now. And it still doesn't catch it. If I crop it even more. Crop it even more. Okay, am I just oh, I am. There we go. See, cropped it a bit more. And it doesn't work still. Damn. Crop it even more. It was working earlier. No, it's not. All right, well, that's too much. That's why I use a small LM on CPU, an app that uses 0.6 to 2 billion parameter model to fix my typos and 2 CPU for good speed can work for 1 CPU. There's one. Oh, it got something. It read the text to 4. I have no idea how. Try playing around with the contrast. That's another thing I can definitely do is I can go ahead and filter it by extracting that exact color. So the exact pixel color of that Takeru text. What is that color? Because it's not white, it's something else. I'm gonna open this on Photoshop real quick. Like a blue. It is 208, 208, 228. Okay, so then we can go ahead and we are, so that means what was it? BGR, so it's 228, 208, 208 is this the text color. Is it light pink? I don't know, I'm just gonna set them there. Add process this. I have because these two numbers were from the other one, the other games that we were playing. That in. There we go. So the freaking text. That's annoying. Yeah, so here now we have this. So after some pre-processing, we get this, right? So we're extracting that exact color value with maybe a buffer of like 10 or something. That makes things way easier. There is noise though, like there's some of these random noise on it. How am I gonna? I don't know. I'm just hoping that that exact pixel value doesn't pop often, but like somewhere down here, I could lower the tolerance by half. Yeah, that works a lot better. The thing is, now we have all of this stuff. And it's not consistent. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna loop through this. I'm gonna turn this into yeah. I'm gonna test it real quick. Or on here. What was it again? Uh, from time. Okay. Oh wait, let me. So I'm gonna run this 10 times. It's gonna basically take the same picture, but let's see if it changes how it reads it. Hmm. Let me see that again. What does that image look like? It is resolving that text as curly brackets, an exclamation point, that text, and then a right bracket. Are you guys able to see that? That's what it's resolving to. Alright. If this is consistent, no problem. But the problem is like this, that left quotes. If it changes from anything else, that's a problem, right? This exclamation point here. If this stays as curly brackets, perfect. If this exclamation point sometimes changes to like an L or an I or something, then that's a problem. Probably doesn't understand those symbols. I Tesseract. Maybe there's an option to do Japanese. Because right now it's not. Oh, I need to install. I might need to do. It uses English. Let's try that. Okay. We're gonna include these basically character sets, languages. What happens if you sharpen the vision, the image division? Go ahead, but that didn't work. What is that other thing? Let's see. What does that do? Ah. What's a Okay, let me try this one. Somebody gonna pass in the uh no, I mean still detecting it as the curly brackets exclamation point. How about this? Oh, that errored out. Probably because I don't have that language. I mean, if it's consistent, it's fine. It's okay. All right. We'll do that, and we're just gonna do a very simple if text. Oh, it does not equal that. Then we'll go ahead and place it there, put it there. There. All right. If this and the well, that's good. What is going on here? Okay. All right, time to test it until it breaks. And we'll take a look every 1 second, and if the text is not like, it doesn't detect like garbage or doesn't detect nothing, and if the text isn't the same as the previous one, then we'll go ahead and print it out. We'll put that as the next one. Let me try that. Let's test it first. Nice. Okay, that works. Although I do need to change this. I don't need this anymore. All right. So running this, oh, it's just you, Sumika. That's fine. Let's move on to the next one. Good, that doesn't get inserted into that. How dare they call me worthless? That shouldn't either. Okay. Now it should put in the new one, and it does. And damn it, you can see that it can change. Ugh. See how this Takaru changes? That's what I'm worried about. That's the concern that I had. And that becomes a problem. But at least we're doing this, you know. Mika, you're up pretty early, don't you think? Considering it's a Sunday, all. So, what can hype do for you? Hi. So, that is exactly the problem that I was talking about before, right? And we can do some filtering and stuff on it, but yeah, you can see how this could get pretty darn annoying. But solve it, because this is garbage. We know that this is garbage. We know we can regex this, you know? Like, oh, if we see the word Takeru in here, surrounded by characters, these symbolic, these other extra symbols, non-alphabetic symbols, that should be like, oh, okay, that means we are speaking as Takeru. This is fixable. That's fine. Just turn on. But it reads pretty well. Also, it's also consistently showing that last bracket. Also, the previous one had as well. Well, let's keep testing. Sumika, you're up pretty early, don't you think? Considering it's a Sunday and all. So, what can I do for you? Just to be sure, you understand that this is beyond my ability to control, right? I'm there, but I guess that's kind of like what I can just do. Okay. So yeah, we can fix this part with our regex maybe. Man, I don't want to say that, dude. Okay, another row. Chobam. Oh, that long line's gonna get messed up. Alright, that gives us a pretty good data set. Let me copy this. Now all we have to do is filter text. Um, yeah. So we need to do a regex to grab Takeru. And then we're gonna need to clean up symbols. We can keep the punctuation. It's just mostly the bracketing parentheses, and then fix some of the other random stuff. Let's see. So the AI has given me this code. Yeah, we do want to. Yeah, definitely want to remove all the new lines. We're already doing the strip there. Oh, might as well. Pass it in. We'll let the function do it. Clean up the text for us. Get rid of all the new lines. Get rid of these bad boys. This match group 1. The thing is, it might work as long as it's always this. I'm a bit worried that like an exclamation point, like maybe like at one point it'll be like that, you know? That'll break this. So we can try it. Let me think about this. How will this work? This is matches any. Right. Okay. The main problem is clean up. We gotta replace. No, I'll do that last. Okay, that works. Okay, and then we want to remove. What was it? So it looks like it's pretty consistently a exclamation point. We can remove that as well. Wow, yeah. It already knew what I was gonna put in. Uh, all right. Oh, and then probably. Yeah, it already knew. Okay. Takeru Choban. Let's see how well this works. Where do you have that? That works. What the heck is this? Also, it looks like it didn't match it. All right. Now we debug this portion. Get that. Pretty sure I just need to change. Where's it getting the extra O? It's a good question. I can take a look. Yeah, no idea how it's getting that extra O. I don't see how. Oops. I need to. Oh shit. It's stuck. Alright, I need to interrupt that. Oof. I forgot I had that on a loop. So it's just constantly showing me the image and I couldn't close it. LM could fix that extra O. Considering that I have just reprocessed it to this extent, it would be faster for an image model to ingest, but again, I'm trying to do this as light as possible. I completely understand though. Like, yeah, LLM would fix that. It definitely could. But again, the problem is if you if you have a hammer, does every problem starts to seem like a nail, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? Anyway, we can just fix this part here. Because it's literally any selection of this. Just gonna give me this thing. I don't want it to. How do I about this? Yeah, so we get that. Oh, and we have this pipe at the end too. We need to get rid of that. Okay, and then that. We'll need to fix the Takaru bit. Ow. Howard. Yeah, can you even see the code anymore? We have this. Can fix that last weird little eye thing. Unless there's a freaking. Alright, maybe just so I could see if there's like it's adding like extra spaces all over the place. I'm gonna add the extra symbols. It does. But I stripped it. There shouldn't. Yeah, okay, we can keep no harm. I mean, problem is. Right. You didn't have to hit me so hard. Got it. Also, that last pipe is there for some reason. Oh, wait. It's not there because I haven't freaking matched this. There needs to be a better way to do this. Alright. That fixes it. Just get it to regenerate that part. Yeah, it worked. Cool, cool, cool. Place. And one final. Okay. Now what the fuck's with that? 0. Oh, 0. Maybe I can ignore it, right? Can I just ignore this? I mean, if it's gonna keep happening again, like how often is that gonna happen? Am I really gonna make something just for this? Right? Like, am I really just gonna do a hard coded replacement just for that one instance? I guess that's fine for now. Restart this real quick. And let's keep trying. Let's keep going on it. Ow, you didn't have to hit me so hard, so that works. This game's from like 2001 or something, right? Oh, yeah, they always gotta have the perv stuff in here. SMH. Oh. The eye went away. The hell? It was just a reflex. Okay. I got it well, but it is missing that eye. Now, how could that happen? Take a look. Fine. Some weird stuff there though. I think maybe I could just make it more strict actually. Yeah, I'll make it more strict, and that already told you a bit. Why is that happening, eh? Print out what it gets. So I got that. Oh, the eye got turned into an exclamation point. That's gonna be. The thing is, like, exclamation point always comes up though. I don't know if there's much I could do about that. I think for now it's good though. You know what? Let's just keep it. Let's keep it going. If this works well, then we'll hook this up to Lucia to read for us. Exclamation points. Did that change? I couldn't help it. It was just a reflex. I couldn't help it. Maybe the tolerance is a bit too low. Yeah, that's yeah. I recall that. That might have caused some short-term memory. Looks good to me. All right. Let me go ahead and hook this up. Lucia. I say quickly, but it's gonna take me a bit. It should be pretty straightforward. There's still the problem is there's still more to do because all we did was just detect it for one character. A single character. And I really wish... Wait, Takeru doesn't have... I mean, he toggle it. I guess it's fine. I'm a bit worried about the garble, but I'm gonna... Because I don't know all of the text colors, so that becomes an issue. What is the color of this? Black? Okay, let's see what this looks like when the color's black. Oh, that's weird. Why is that happening? Because like my mouse is in the way? I wonder if that's what happened. The journey to progress is long. Yeah. What's still broken? It could be a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of things. But I'm gonna ignore them for now. We've already gotten to a good point here. Let me just try getting... single picture. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I can't use black. Yeah, and Tesseract didn't even catch anything. It probably looked at that as like, what is this shit? What did you give me? What is this? Yeah, I can't use that. Okay. I might have to make a somewhat separate pipeline so that we'll just collect all the text. No, it can't, because then we had the same problem before where we had to... Oh, man. Okay, so we get that. it cannot read the text from it because it's just too much noise. We actually do have to process it. Okay, that works. Oh well, let's just pipe it into Lucia for now. Yeah, if we ignore it, it never happened. You can't get 100% perfect anyway. You can't extract screenshot text already in white based on color. What did I miss? Every character has different colors. So the main issue is trying to keep track of it. So beyond just having Lucia voice act for us, the next thing that we need to do is just have a way to track the memory, essentially. Like if I... So for example, Gogo Nippon, when we were playing that, and the same with Somnium Files, I also read the text to keep track of it. So Lucia can actually go back and she could actually look at the history of what's happened. The entire, like, everything that's been on the screen, essentially. The current method that we have right now will not have that because we're basically only have Takeru. Of course. Okay, let me... show this. Alright, so this is what I mean. All of this. See, all of this. This is from Gogo Nippon. So we have all of this message history, essentially. Basically, the entire VN is in this file. Alright. So the entire VN is in here. So basically that's kind of what we need to do. The beginning is, this is easy. For Gogo Nippon, it was pretty straightforward. It's just, I'm kind of happy that we started that with our project on allowing Lucia to be able to play VN essentially. Oh, but why didn't you extract other text for Lucia too? I have colors and name in brackets. Yeah, but do we have all the colors? If I have every single color, that'd be great. But do we? I don't know. I'm gonna have to basically play through the entire game and make sure I get all of it. And that's not to mention the white text. We have white stuff in the background too, so that's gonna conflict a lot. Check settings. I don't think there is. Like, it'd be great if I could change the color. Like, if I could change the color to just one color, that would be huge. You know? I think this game's too old, though. Well, we'll let's continue now. Let me just hook this up to Lucia first. Or at least a light connection. Man, walking a long time, huh? Really do be walking. Okay, I'm walking here. Busts. Alright, I'm just gonna try and get this done. You can't see it, but there's never voice act. Uh, yeah, I'll fix this now. Probably should have. Oh, I gotta move some stuff around. So much stuff to move. Okay, maybe this does take a little bit more. Gotta do some more impulse. And just trying to to a point where hear her. I think I might have. Alright. Body break. her. Ah. Oh. Error. That. Try again. Okay, we say it. Oh, did it not?
Can't say I recall that. I think your attack might have caused some short-term memory loss.
Did that work? I didn't hear it, but I think it might have gone through to her. But I couldn't hear it. Wait, let me run that again. No, let me try that again. It's not playing. It's not playing to multiple devices. Hey, hi. No, it's you guys heard it, but it's not getting. Cause like I manually clicked on the generated output for voice. It's just not getting it from. Also, let me also just. that should have worked. Let's print this. Okay. BB audio. Auxiliary. Why? Okay, one more time. Oh. Hey. I didn't find it. Well. Oh, what? When it goes dark, it just kind of like breaks it. Breaks it, honestly. Okay. So, what is wrong here? Yeah, that works. Oh, it's just not... doing something wrong. It's not going through the devices. It is. a weird bug. I need to... Literal cannot be assigned to parameter key. I think that's silly. It's just not finding my notebook, man. Come on. We're right there. We're literally right there, but it's not getting there. It's not finding the device. Alright, I'm gonna print on all of the different devices and see what. So let's try this. Oh. Okay, we're finding it now. I didn't hear it. Let me play that again. Just in case maybe I missed it. Nope. I heard nothing either. I didn't see. I also didn't see anything pass through to. Let me. Okay. Let me run that one more time. I also didn't see it getting inputted in my virtual input. Yeah, that's strange. Let me make sure that's actually.
Can't say I recall recall that, I think your attack might have caused some short-term memory loss.
That's me manually playing it. That's there. Let me try. Nope. Found it. Should be the right ID. Let me see if this works. Doesn't work either. What's going on? Guys, it's so close. I just don't know what's going on. Time to ask AI. Um. Well. No, that's not. Maybe just not getting the right. Oh, that's why. What? This is something that AI can't really help on specifically. It's just gonna be too much. I already tried. Is it just not hitting my stuff anymore? It's so strange. Oh, it's because of the grate. Oh, God, if the grate's over, that's so annoying. All right, now it's working. It's so dumb. Here. ID 13. What is the issue? It's not playing the audio onto. Yeah, like I'm seriously wondering, like, this. Right. It has the right output selected. This is what I use also for this. It's creating it's generating it fine. The problem is, for some reason, it doesn't want to play to this. This is where I output all of Lucia's voices. I don't know why it's not working here. If I wanted to change this, I probably. We're reading it properly, writing it. The file works. Cause like we have the file.
Can't say I recall that. I think you.
Alright, so selecting the right ID. And like that's what I named the file. That is the file that it's generated. And it's just not playing it. Is there any activity when you try to play it? Yeah, that's why I'm watching on my voice meter. And it's not coming in. Like, it's not getting played there, so. Something like you muted those sounds? Oh no. Just read. Play. Try to simplify this. This. Nothing. Uh. Let's try that. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong one. Maybe it's finding this, but this is the wrong like one. I wonder if that's the case. That there's multiple of the same like name of the device, but the it has like different settings. Cause I don't know, man, voice meters like that, I guess. Okay, now fine. On. How many voice meter inputs do you have? A lot. Max input channel. I feel like this should also be. They should have inputs too. Wow. There's two. There's three. No wonder. I'm now gonna figure out which one is the right one. It's probably the last one, yeah? Is this has different, like this have like the same settings. Right? Well, this is the first one that comes out, so it's not that one because it's trying to hit that one. Thing is, now it's this. Let me try that one. Huh? Best of. Valid sound. Why is that happening now? Okay, let's try to get that max output. Max. What? Put it to. What's the output one? Max output channel. Maybe that's the one. Valid sample rate. Now, why is that happening? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I wonder if I'm chasing the right bug. We need to resample this. Okay. That's fun. Right. Sample rate. That's so sucks that match sample like this. Why does it have to be strange? Why can't we just why can't the system just like, oh okay, you need this sample rate? Alright, let me just do that for you. I think that's a bit silly. had to do some resampling shenanigans. That it is a different era though, so that's good at least. I just hope it's that's the right one. Were the other ones not that same sample rate? This one's that. The other one's also that. Why is this one different? Yeah, of course it does. That's kind of annoying that that does that. Even though it's turned off here. What's funny is that that power saving mode like does literally nothing. It's so useless. Maybe back then it was useful, but right now it's just completely unnecessary. Will not do anything. Or at least like super negligible impact. Okay. The error is gone. However, I still do not hear it. Why? I can't even just like... What am I missing? I think I'm missing something really dumb. Alright, well, it is what it is. Well, let's continue this next time. Maybe I could fix it off stream, but next week is the last stream before our hiatus though, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll figure it out then. Just save right here. One more Ura. I'm tired. I want to at least take a break. I'm hungry. I'm hoping I can fix this off screen. We'll see. I do have a lot of stuff that I need to get ready for. I was referring to one last stream. Yeah, next week. It will be next week. And then I'll be in Japan for a few months. Anyway. That's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Who knows? Maybe it's another dev session. But thanks you all for watching.